everyone, it's Vera here. So today I wanted to share with you guys my 10 top favorite essential oils that I use every day at home. I mean, I use a lot more, but I just want to share my top 10 that I use daily and weekly. I got my big container of essential oils right here. And I get all my essential oils from Doterra. I just love Doterra because it is 100% plant-based, 100% pure, and I recommend for you to get essential oils from a good company because a lot of cheap, or especially the ones in the stores, they are more synthetic and they will not give you the best results or the fastest results because they're more synthetic instead of pure. I also want to just mention that essential oils are strong, so you always need to test it out and always remember to dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. And with Doterra oils, you only need like 1 or 2 drops because it is strong. And always test in a small part in your skin because it's very rare, but there is some people who can get a reaction on their skin with it. So always test it out if you're trying it out for the first time. Anyways, let's get started. So the first oil is peppermint oil. And I'm saying it's the first because it actually got me into essential oils. I had a lot of migraines in the past in my life and even right now. So peppermint oil really helps with headaches. I just rub it on my temple and the sides, on my neck, and it really relieves headaches. Doterra sells oils that are already in a roller ball and it's already mixed with the coconut oil. So what's awesome about it is instead of this is just 100% pure oil, with the roller ball you just automatically roll it on your head or wherever you want it to be. And also what's awesome about peppermint oil, it repels bugs, especially ants. And last year in the summer I had an issue with ants coming into my house if there was any food or crumbs. So I would just put drops of peppermint oil on cotton balls around the door and the ants would run away. Also, peppermint oil is awesome if you have kids. It reduces and lowers fever. My son, whenever he has a little bit of a fever, especially even if they're teething and the fever's not that high but they're not happy, just rubbing it on their feet, in the back of their spine and neck, and it cools them down and it makes the fever lower. It really helps, I truly say that. My second favorite oil is On Guard. And what's on this On Guard blend is wild orange, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Now this blend is especially great. It is called a protective blend. So this is great for, it's a perfect cleanser so you can clean your house with it. I put a few drops in a spray bottle. It helps fight viruses. So if you rub it on your feet every day, especially for your kids before they go to school, or rub it on your own feet, and it will protect you from seasonal flus and colds. And it is awesome and great. You can also do a drop on the water to digest, especially if you're feeling a little bit of cold. Like if my throat started hurting and I feel like I'm gonna get a cold, I drank 1 drop and the next day I felt a lot better. So this is one of my top favorite that I use constantly, especially in the cold and flu season. My third favorite oil is lemon oil. Now I know a lot of people know lemon, usually you put in your drinks or your food. So you can put a drop of this in water and drink it. But my favorite thing is just, what I do is I put a drop on my hand and I rub it and then I just inhale it and smell it. And it just promotes like happiness and changes your mood, especially in the winter time when it's gloomy out and you just don't feel happy. Just smelling it reminds me of summer. It gives you a positive mood, and also it's a really good cleanser. I put this on my dish sponge to clean it up. You can put it on your sink when you're washing and it just refreshes and makes the kitchen smell good. It's perfect for diffusing. My fourth favorite oil is wild orange, and this is very similar to lemon. It's the same thing. I could put a drop in my water. And also wild orange is a powerful cleanser. So I put it on my spray bottle. I put a drop of it when I mop the floors, and it just makes my house smell really good when I'm cleaning it, and I just love using this as a cleanser. My fifth favorite oil is tea tree oil, and here in Canada it's actually called Melaleuca. I hope I said it right. But yeah, it's mostly known as tea tree oil, and this oil, at first, if you try it and you smell it, it's very stinky and you might hate it, but honestly it is a miracle worker. It's really good for colds. If you have a sore throat, I just put a drop on my hand and I just on my finger, and I even just touch my throat here and it relieves a sore throat. And also it's great for cleansing your skin and your nails. So if you have nail issue, just put it around your nails. And I love putting it on my breakouts. So if you have any breakouts or acne, just put in a drop, especially if you have a pimple that's just starting to come, just put that and it will dry it out and help it. And also even with cold sores, if you have a cold sore issue, just put a drop on your cold sores. That's my favorite thing about tea tree oil. Another favorite essential oil is frankincense. And this oil is one of the most expensive oils, and it is actually called the king of oils. And I think a lot of people have heard of frankincense oil is from Jesus's birth, when the wise men came and they gave him frankincense. But it's actually also perfect for your skin and cold sores. So if I can put it on any breakouts that I have, any acne, skin perfections, and cold sore, it really helps with that. And it's also really good for cuts. If you got hurt, have a little cut, you can put it on your kid's cut. That's one thing I really love with frankincense. And actually this bottle is empty because I've used it a lot. So another favorite essential oil that I use a lot is called Digest Zen. And this is also an oil blend, and it's a digestive blend. And it's really great for if your tummy hurts. So even if you're having like a stomach bug or your stomach hurts, rubbing it on your belly, and remember to dilute it with coconut oil, and it will really help your stomach. I've even had people who say they felt kind of nauseous and sick, and when they rubbed in their belly, they felt better right away. Lavender is another oil that I really like, and I think a lot of people know lavender oil. It relaxes you, soothes you down. A lot of people love to diffuse it. I personally actually do not like the smell of lavender, but I find Doterra's smell is not that strong. But it really helps you go to sleep. If it's hard for you to fall asleep, rubbing it on your feet will really help you sleep. And especially kids, if you rub it on their feet at night, and if you find your kids can't relax in the evening and they don't want to go to sleep, rubbing it on their feet can really help. And also this really helps if you have ear pain or ear infections, and just rubbing it around the ears, not in the ears, rubbing it around the ears can help ease the pain as well. Another oil blend that I use a lot, especially in the winter time, is an oil blend called Breathe. And it really helps if you're congested. It's great for diffusing. I diffuse this oil all the time when my son had a really stuffy nose, and when it's hard to breathe at night, diffusing it right by your bed, even just putting a little bit on your feet or in your chest over here a bit, and it really relieves. You start breathing right away, right when you put the chest, or even I just like start sniffing it just like that under my nose, and it just opens my airways. I love this oil blend. Honestly, this one I feel like is one of the best oils when you're sick. It really helps, especially little children when it's hard for them, when they have a stuffy nose and they're struggling to breathe at nighttime with their nose. This really opens their airways. I love this oil blend. My last favorite essential oil, and it is called Peace Oil, and it is also an oil blend. And this blend I actually got recently, and I found it gives you those positive, changes your mood, it gives you peace in your heart, and it's really good to rub it right on your chest where your heart is, and it just helps you calm down and give you some peace. And I found it was very helpful when I recently had my pregnancy loss, and it was really struggle and I felt unhappy, and just rubbing that on my chest kind of made me calm down, kind of forget about my issues or my problems. And also it's really great if you have a very moody child, or if you have a toddler who's like in their terrible twos, like my son. It actually can help them with their tantrums. And I've seen videos of people just let their kids sniff the Peace oil blend and they calm down. And I rubbed some on my son's feet, and he calmed down and his tantrum went away. So it is a pretty nice oil blend that just relaxes you, calms you down, and gives you peace. I also wanted to mention one thing about essential oils, is because a lot of people, when they try it out or they smell it and they say, oh, I don't like the smells of it, I don't want to use it. And even me, for example, when I started using it, it was hard for me to get used to certain smells. Like lavender actually really bugged me, the smell. But I figured out that it's the same thing as if you want to take vitamins, or if you're taking certain kind of medication. you're not taking it, so you're not going to refuse medication just by, oh, I don't like the smell of it, I don't like the taste of it. You're going to take it to get better. So it's the same thing as essential oils. It's promoting your health and is helping your immune system and making your immune system stronger. So it's the same thing. I'm not taking it just for the taste and smell, even though some essential oils do taste good or smell good, like wild orange, but I take it so that I will feel better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you if you're interested in essential oils and you're not sure which ones to buy, what they're good for. So I hope this video helped you guys to understand essential oils more, and if you want to try some of my favorites out, I will have a link down below also if you want to check out Doterra oils and learn more about them. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in my next one.